Miss Williams, known online as Teacher Bae, has recently sparked fury because of the outfits that she wears to her job as a school teacher, which many have marked as wildly inappropriate and even predatory. So I thought, what better topic to dive into and dissect on this channel here to see what exactly is true and what's not. But very quickly before we do that, be sure to subscribe to the channel and I will give you all a free young sheep. Because I learned in my last video that lamb is actually very uncommon in the States, and that shepherds and cottage pie are used synonymously with each other, which I find unacceptable and quite frankly breaks my cold Arab heart. So for your sake, after the last two abominations that we've seen on this channel, I made a proper shepherd slash cottage pie that you can all bask on and recreate on the Shepherd Boy YouTube channel that I just made like a minute ago. The link will obviously be in the description, of course, so subscribe and enjoy, folks. Anyways, let's have a look at this curious case and try our best not to get age restricted whilst we're at it. So this here is Teacher Bae, or Miss Williams' public Instagram profile. Now correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not too sure exactly how it works over there, but here at least, I'm pretty sure every teacher has to have their profile set to private, and then maybe when school is completely over, they can start accepting like some requests from former students, but definitely not during school term, like whilst you're teaching said students. I have never known a teacher that had a public profile, like ever, I think. Unless it's like a really old, inaccessible one, but like a current one, never. Let alone a public profile with 77,000 followers on Instagram and 126k followers on TikTok, and let alone one where they post extremely, undeniably provocative content. I mean, their name is literally Peachy on one and Teacher Bae on the other one. Unless you're a farming peach picker, it's not exactly the most child-friendly invitation. Her Twitter is public as well. It's called Most Hated, so she seems to love how people despise her. Which, when we get into the proper contents of this video, you'll see as a bit more grim, in my opinion, because my god, the stuff this woman gets up to is genuinely grim. Let's say you have a kid who's 11 years old, they come home to school, tell you their teacher's name, you look their teacher up, and this is the first thing that you see. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be ecstatic with that. I mean, I'm looking at their Twitter now. They seem to be one of those losers that posts or like does something on their Twitter every hour, which is confusing to me because I thought teachers were notoriously famous for having no time and being underpaid, which is true, by the way. Is she doing this on the job? I really don't know. Anyway, what's worse about what this girl makes public is her second TikTok account, which genuinely blows my fucking mind. This is where shit goes from like, potentially forgivable depending on who you are to, fuck me, yeah, that's something needs to be done here. So this profile here, which needs to be blurred massively, Naz, if you don't blur this, I'm firing you. I'm not even joking, because this will destroy the video. It's just her shaking ass in like these top two videos here. You got a 1 million view video, 700,000 view video. It's literally just a slow-mo video of her shaking ass. And then on the same fucking TikTok profile, you get this video.
Please sit down.
If you stand ready, you ain't gotta get ready. Your brothers and veterans. We can't do tripping, y'all can't do sipping. Please sit down.
Have several seats.
That's a video of the school that she teaches having like a cheerleading session. Now, if I was a parent and I saw this video of my children having a cheerleading session on the same page as their teacher shaking ass, I would be a little perturbed, to say the least. This is like when you go to Boots to buy like, I don't know, fucking condoms or something, and then you see like sushi on the same aisle. Like, if there's a shop, in my opinion, that sells both sushi and condoms, you are either getting sushi that will give you the shits for the next 3 months, or condoms that will result in the next 18 years of your life being compromised, to say the least.
Oh, look at Miss Williams. Hey, Miss Williams. It's Monday.
Yeah, so this is a very famous video, 7 million views in fact, of like just Miss Williams or Teacher Bae at school in a clearly like she clearly handed the camera off to whoever's recording this and went, oh mate, get a video of this, mate, I look so fucking hot, right, this will go viral. I don't know what she's doing at the start of it. She looks a little creepy, like sort of just like peeking behind the door, trying to see what's going on behind that. What could possibly be behind there? You're in a school, what are you looking for? Children? That's the only thing I could possibly think to be behind that wall. But then the outfit itself, it's like, I don't care who you are. It's not an appropriate outfit for school, man. Like, in my mind, if the girls aren't allowed to dress up in outfits like this, then nor should the teachers. That's not appropriate, is it?
The heels are
It's that the heels are the biggest thing for me. Because that's like, why are you dressed to go to the club when you're in fucking school teaching 11-year-olds?
Yeah, I feel like the dress was a bit longer and the shoes were different. It would have been
Yeah, if the shoes were better or more appropriate, I feel as as though this is like, it would be borderline. But the shoes, for me, or the heels, they tell me what the intent is wearing this outfit.
Hey, Miss Williams. It's Monday.
Yeah, and all these like chain and the bling and the fucking purse as well. Like, what are you dressed for? What is she dressed for?
The skirt was just a tad longer and the shoes were different. And maybe, I don't know, she's not really showing cleavage or anything.
If a wee girl comes to school like this, they're getting kicked out. Also, we can see what she was looking at behind the wall. It's just a fucking kid. Like, what was she looking at? It's just a kid with a backpack on. Let's get some of our other outfits up, eh? All right, this one here, what do you think? Again, it's the heels.
Again, yeah, it's the heels.
But also, why are you posed like that at school? There's a fucking school bus there.
That one looks okay, but...
No, but there's a school bus there. The school is right here. You're posed like that. It's whatever, I guess. Then you got this one here. And then that one. And then this one's mad. Like, there's no kids getting... You can't be wearing that. But also, in my mind, the thing that confuses me... Who exactly is she trying to impress here? I'm sure there are probably some male teachers, aye. By the way, those are some of the more popular outfits. I personally don't think it's appropriate. I don't know any school that would allow something like that on the students, for sure. And in my mind, I think that also means that the teacher shouldn't be allowed to wear something like that either, especially when they're teaching, like, 11-year-olds. Like, they're young children. She's not teaching, like, you know, young adults or anything like that. Now, she has released a response to all of this controversy, and I feel like we should have a look at that as well.
Hey, good morning. Call me while I get ready to go to work. So yes, of course, I'm still a teacher. Haha, still here. I'm going to deposit my money before I go to work because I don't want to leave money in my purse. However, I'm at the ATM.
Oh my God, look at that, man. Jesus Christ. Who the fuck's recording that?
That can't be one, really. Really?
I don't know. This looks kind of school-like.
I came late this morning because I had to go to the doctor. And, you know, I'm not going to really take pics because I got to get my hair done over. After I see my hairstyle too many times, I get tired of looking at the pictures. That's just me. Sorry. So I just made a successful...
No, it can't be a school one, but you got to understand, like, these are on the same... Her account name is Teacher Bae. So she has marketed herself as a sexy teacher. I don't want my kid with a teacher. Like, it would be one thing if it was like a fake, porno type teacher thing where they're not actually a real teacher and it's just part of their brand, you know what I mean? But they're an actual teacher. It changes things so much when you're an actual teacher teaching fucking children. I wouldn't like that. I don't know any parent that would like this. I'm guessing a lot of the parents don't know this is their fucking kid's teacher because I feel like there'd be more uproar. I can't believe the school's allowing this. Like, this must be some, like, dingy-ass school.
So I just made a successful deposit. I'm going to take my card. I'm going to go get ready. Now that I'm in the car, I want a lot of y'all to know that y'all are miserable. Y'all are really miserable. Like, y'all.
What was the intro of that video? She's just, depositing money. Like, oh, guys, look, by the way, I still have a job. And just to be clear, I actually have a lot of money. Here is me depositing money to prove just how much money I'm making. You're a school teacher, love? I'm sorry, they don't make that much. Like, where is this money coming from?
I'm making up stuff. Like, first of all, let's start here. Who even told y'all I had a BBL? Who told y'all that? Who told y'all that? Not saying it's true or not true, but I want to know who told you that.
He definitely does have a BBL. Why would you say that if you don't have a BBL? People are accusing her of having a BBL, and her response was, who told you I have a BBL? I mean, I'm not saying that I don't, but like, how would you know that? Now look, guys, I know a lot of you think that there are some wildly inappropriate things happening with children. A lot of people think that I have like ill intentions, bad intentions. I know it's a supple environment, right? But just to make it clear, just to dispel all the allegations against me, I want to make it absolutely clear to you all now, I actually don't have a BBL. So rest easy. The kids are safe.
Because I got a BBL, I can't have a career. What if I just wanted some buns? Also, let's stop the PDF narrative. My children don't do that. They are very respectful young 10, 11-year-olds. They don't even look at me. And quite frankly, I'm not that nice of a teacher. I'm very mean, strict, and firm. You better come in that classroom to see. Like, I'm so bubbly. Come get a hug. I don't know. I know y'all really love me. I love y'all too. I really do. Like, I don't ever want to lose y'all. I love y'all. Also, you know, be careful what you wish for, okay? You don't want me to wear looser clothes. You might want me to just keep them a little bit hugging me, okay? Because, yeah, just be careful what you wish for. Just let me be. Just let me, I'm telling you, let me be. Oh, and by the way, being a teacher is new to y'all. It's not new to me. This is not my first year teaching. This is my first year being a reading teacher. Let's start there. So, any students that I have that was in my class last year and not in my class this year, their parents are dreading the fact that they're not in my class. Parents call the school wanted their child in my class, so that speaks value. So therefore, love yourself and stop worrying about me.
I don't believe that at all. I don't think parents are calling the school begging to have their children in your class. I've never heard of anyone doing. I knew a lot of good teachers in my time. I don't know any parent that would call the school and beg for like students to be in a certain person's class. I feel like that's just fodder. I feel like that's just her trying to like build herself up as like an appropriate teacher or whatever. And if they saw how you were dressed at fucking school, like at parents, do you have parents' evening in America? Where like everyone, did you have parents' evening in Scotland? If she comes to parents' evening dressed like that, everyone's jumping her. It would be a very they wouldn't jump. It would be a stern yet civil discussion. Let's actually have a look at her TikTok, like her proper main TikTok, and see what's up.
Alright, it's Sunday. Calling me to get my life together. I just left church. Church was always good. I go to church every Sunday. Now I'm gonna go get my lashes and my eyebrows done. I was supposed to have my hair done this morning, but I'm last minute, so I'll just get that done tomorrow. But it's okay. I pay for my inconveniences.
He brags so much about the amount of money that she's making. I really don't mean to be a dickhead, but there's no way you're making that much off of teaching alone. There's got to be some sort of social media type thing or some sort of side hustle going on here where you're making all this money. But I don't get it. Like, this is just not a good look for anyone who might find... I say might, like, kids are inquisitive. They Google their teachers all the time. There's no... They all know about this.
I'm going to do a live tomorrow, so make sure you guys are here to ask me any questions that you want to ask.
I genuinely have no idea how this girl still has her job. What is this, man? So she's just put a
That's
picture...
always asking why I have my bag. This is why I have my bag.
I thought it was just going to be a picture of her for 1 minute to make money on TikTok. This video has 4 million views. This girl bangs views. This is like insane. So I guess it's just a regular video of her showing off her bag with the school drawers in the background.
Nowhere to lock it, okay? Okay.
And I found Teacher Bae. Teacher Bae! Miss Williams! I want to be in your class, girl!
This is like the weirdest fucking video I've ever seen in my... This is like some dark web shit. I feel like I'm gonna die in 1 week after watching this video. Why does she keep cutting back to that fucking photo? Oh no, they're different. They're slightly different. So first it was a photo, and then it was her showing off her bag at school. And then it was a video someone took of her noticing her or clocking her in real life, and she's walking into a shop in her bare fucking feet. Is that normal in America? It's probably because her heels are so fucking painful. Yeah, she does have sandals on, my bad. I've not got my specs on, that's the issue there. So, did someone genuinely clock her on the street and, like, take an unsolicited video of her? Or is this another scripted video? Because how has it ended up on her TikTok? Either way, it's weird, because if she planned this, that means she wrote the script of, oh, I really want to be in your class, and there's a grown-ass man saying that. Basically, I mean, he's saying he wants to fuck her, is what it is. So you've written that on, like, a script for some bloke to say. It's very narcissistic. And once again, if parents are watching this, if the kids are watching this, it's not appropriate either. Either way, it's not appropriate. Why have you put this on your fucking TikTok, man? This goes way beyond just wearing a couple of outfits at school that can be seen as inappropriate, which is what a lot of people think it is. It's more than that, in my opinion. And this video, as a whole, is just random clips of her living her life or being clocked somewhere, and then a picture of her for 7 seconds, all for 1 minute so she can make money off of TikTok. I guess this explains how she makes a little bit of her extra income, I suppose. This is a very disturbing video, though, but not in the conventional sense. I don't even know what to say to this video. Like, this is honestly one of the most bewildering pieces of content that we've ever come across on this channel. That's it. I should outro my videos like this. Just like my name with heart emojis next to it. A subliminal messaging. I want to see what else she has in this TikTok account. I was gonna leave, but I'm so like entranced by it. How does this have 6 million fucking views? There's a significant portion of the video which is just the dictionary definition of the words in session. I don't know, is that ChatGPT to mark essays or something? I guess it's not just the students.
Y'all, look at Miss Williams. Good morning, Miss Williams.
Good morning.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday today.
Why do they all start with her creeping around the door? Like a creeper. There's nothing behind the door. It's the same bin, it's the same yellow walls, it's the same, everything's the same. Okay, this is fucking ridiculous. It's just a video of her walking forward so that we can see her ass jiggle. You know, I think I'm done with this fucking account. I'm just looking at all these thumbnails here, and it's like, this one has 10 million. Maybe she is making a decent amount of buck from like this fucking, from this page alone.
But I thought she was making that kind of money before she even started posting.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what is going on here. It is confusing, isn't it?
I mean, she could be lying about how much she's making, like...
Yeah, and tons of things could just be rented or something. Maybe she's just like in a friend's car or something and she just records it. I feel like she's definitely not being entirely honest about something. I wouldn't put it past her to be a liar as well as a fucking weirdo. There's no way she's a real teacher, man. This is like ridiculous. A grown woman. What do you mean, a grown woman? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Who are you teaching? You better not be teaching fucking English. If you're teaching English, this world is over, man. A grown women with a green heart and a nail emoji. This whole thing here is just full of videos of her walking and teaching, but with like forced arse recoil. And you cannot tell me it's not forced. It's not. I bet she used the. No, it is though. What?
I would like to see you do like forced arse jiggle. I'm curious. How do you do it?
Fuck off. I'm not doing it. But she's like jumping about in like a way where she's clearly trying to get some shit going. And then she's gonna use the excuse of, I can't help having a big bum. It's just part of myself. You can't criticize someone for their body like this or whatever. But it's like, no, it's very obvious what you're trying to fucking do here. There we go. There's a do now and a learning goal. Let's see what what's going on here. I will master the concept. Why is master have a capital M and concept with a capital C and reflecting have a capital R? Why does she just capitalize also, yeah, that's the start of a sentence to be fair, but why does she just capitalize random words, like book titles? I think you can start a sentence with also, depending on the context. Look at that. She's trying to write discrimination, but she's done that thing where she got too close to the edge of the board and she couldn't finish the word, so she's just had to like, just fucking mumble her way at the top there. I know someone with a chest tattoo, and the tattoo artist did the exact same thing, but like on their actual chest. So it looks horrific, and they regret it forever. My new norm, and it's the video of her getting noticed. I feel as though it's scripted now. Brilliant. Okay, so what we've discovered here is that she's a horrible teacher, both morally and literally. Because what is she teaching? If she's teaching about like human rights discrimination, is she what, a sociology teacher? Do 11-year-olds learn about sociology? I don't think so.
Why has she got vocabulary words and all that?
Yeah, then she must be learning about so it must be something English related. In which case the world's gone mad.
Because like when I was in like that age, they only taught like we would have one teacher for like all subjects.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, actually. So she could be teaching, like, a bunch of things. That's true. But I don't know how it is in America. You guys are going to have to educate me in terms of, like, what I'm getting wrong here. Because I really have no idea.
There seriously is a literacy problem in the United States. What I'm referring to is that video I made about the teacher Bae and her whiteboard and how she had a lot of grammatical errors on that whiteboard. Starting out, as you can see here, just based off of context, so many people kept saying, well, maybe it's an assignment for people to correct her. Look at the fucking board. Look at the context. That is not what is going on here. And I know this because, one, look at her Instagram captions.
Yeah, she writes the exact same way on her fucking Instagram captions, man. I want to see that in the flesh now. Is there any other gold on there? It looks like she's just fucking incompetent.
That being the profile picture is crazy.
I know, it's insane, isn't it? That is what people will see when they Google her name. Bringing class to the class. I like that, actually. That's kind of cool. No, the caption is cool.
I feel like this is an appropriate outfit apart from what she's doing there.
It's the forced recoil. It's forced, man. She's posting these weird videos of her creeping at children and then getting caught by whoever's recording. Why is she trying to look sexy for kids? That is like the main issue here, right? Why are you trying to look sexy for 10 and 11-year-olds? It's fucking odd. Really, really strange. Yeah, she really does fucking talk like that in her comments. Watch me birth reading stars, and the only word without a capital letter is birth.
She types the same way. And if you look at her other Instagram captions and her TikTok captions, they are exactly the same. She just types and writes like that. Secondly, she wrote here, the concept of self-reflecting. That is also not correct. What she should have wrote was the concept of self-reflection.
I don't know, that's a little pedantic in my opinion. We'll move on from this video, because that's like, they are 10 and 11-year-olds, like. You're teaching a uni lecture. Even then, it's like, concept of self-reflecting, self-reflection. Have a fucking day off, pal.
But surely, if they are younger, then it's even more important.
I hear what you mean, but like, I don't know, who really cares about like that little of a detail? The capital letters, sure, but like, I don't know, it's just confusing, because I really don't know what her role is.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
He's going mental. He wants to fight everything. Can we see if I get him to sniff the camera or the microphone? But Pete, I almost called him Peach because of Miss Peach, like Miss Peachy or whatever. Look, Prince is fighting everything. He's not tired anymore. Like, he's trying to get my finger off because he's not happy. But he deserves it. He's being a wee shit. He genuinely is. Like, it's not acceptable. I'm gonna hold him here so he don't fucking attack anyone.
We're not calling women enough. Like, these teachers who are going to school in bodycon outfits, BBLs, and heels that you would wear to the club, to school, like, wanting to be attractive to children is a thing that else do. Like, nobody wants to be attracted to children.
I'm sure she meant to say wanting children to be attracted to you and not wanting to be attracted to children. But I don't know. Do you think that's why she's doing it? She wants the children to be attracted to her or interested in her or the outfits or whatever? Or do you think she's got like a big crush on the male teacher? Or she just likes attention in general or knows that it'll go viral on TikTok or Instagram and wants that? And I don't know, makes maybe decent money on the there's a host of reasons for it. To jump straight to, oh my god, she must be a predator who wants the children to be attracted to her. I feel as though it's slightly unfair, but I wouldn't hold it against you for thinking that, because it is strange, like undeniably fucking strange behavior.
I think her posting like videos of men coming up to her and complimenting her and stuff like that, not even in a nice way, by the way, that was weird.
No, it is, yeah. And she scripted it as well. There's no way that just happened. She scripted it because she posted it everywhere. On her TikTok, on her Instagram, fucking everywhere. But when you look at the video, it's not like his profile's on the top corner or something and it's been screen recorded. It's like, no, it's just a video, probably from her fucking camera roll. I wouldn't be surprised if she gave it to like her brother or something and got him to say that shit. Prince, stop fucking eating everything, man. He's not being good. Prince, if you do that again, I'm gonna have to kick you out of the room. Because it makes her scream, and then that ruins the recording. So you're gonna stay right here. I don't know why he's fighting everything today. There's another Miss Williams on TikTok, who people are mistaking for, like, the Miss Williams that we've been covering. So there's collateral damage being done here as well, because they're getting a lot of shit.
So it's come to my attention that people think I'm the Miss Williams that refers to herself as Teacher Bae. We don't look alike. We don't teach the same grades. I'm not even shaped like her. Like, I get it, my last name is Williams, but baby, that's not me. I dress appropriate to school. Like, my comments are flooded with people who think that we are the same person. Baby, we're not the same. We're not.
I mean, that is just classic TikTok. Oh, they're both black and they have the name Williams. They must be the same person.
Miss Williams here is going viral over her choices of outfit that she wears to school. I don't know about you guys, but I almost hate to admit that I don't think I would get any learning done with, we have strict dress codes at school for the girls. And I mean, when it comes to tights, you have to have shirts over your bottom that cover it completely. 100% inappropriate, baby. You're propped up against the bus. That ain't, no. As shown here, though, you can see that she can dress classy. This one was crazy to me, and yes, it's her day off. But it says Miss Williams, hashtag Miss Williams, on a day off. Teachers of TikTok. Like, I don't know, but I thought that teachers' TikToks and, like, social medias had to be really, kind of bland. Or this one. The only C's my students will see, and she has a Chanel purse. Do you know how many of your students can afford a Chanel purse? Or their parents. Do you know how many of them can afford a Chanel purse? Touch grass, baby. And this really took the cake for me. The name of the student was on this paper, and she's got it on her TikTok.
We did see that one, actually. We're gonna have to blur that name, because that is, that's fucking mental. Again, imagine being a parent and looking at that shit. But also, when you hashtag, the sexy pictures of yourself, hashtag Miss Williams, your actual name that you teach by, all that does is make it easier for people to look up their teacher's name and find really risque pictures of you trying to be provocative. So I can't get angry at people who genuinely see it as predatory. I'm not sure I would go that far, but I can't criticize the opinion.
My baddie, Teacher Bae neighbor. Oh, look at Miss Williams. Hey, Miss Williams. It's Monday. Oh.
She's just a fucking attention seeker is what it is. That's why all she does is make people post videos of her calling her attractive. It just goes to show exactly what she's doing it for. She just loves people seeing her as attractive, and maybe even the children. Who fucking knows? I'm not saying that she would do anything with any of the children. I'm genuinely not saying that, but I'm not saying that she doesn't care about the children seeing her as attractive. Maybe she likes being seen as attractive in comparison to the other teachers as well. Maybe that's something for her.
Right over. some skirts and some dresses, your kids can't read. Like, I think there's bigger issues here. The teachers, they have to have a second job just because they get paid so low income. Like, I don't care if they teach my kid. I don't care what they teach my kid. As long as they taking them for them 8 hours out of the day to teach them something that makes them great up in life, take my kid, wear whatever.
Is that, I don't know about this, man. I don't know about that. The job of a teacher is to teach, sure, but the number one job is to keep your kids safe, right? To keep them in a safe working environment. You know, acting appropriately is part of that working environment, in my opinion. And when you say, like, oh, I don't care what my kids' teachers wear, they can wear whatever as long as they're teaching them, it's like, no, you obviously don't mean that. There is a limit to that, right? Like, obviously, if they come to school in a swimsuit, you'd have a fucking problem with that. So they can't just wear anything, right? Maybe you're okay with them wearing what Miss Williams is wearing in those videos, but clearly there is a line somewhere. So for you, the line is somewhere between swimsuit and whatever the fuck she was wearing. For most other parents, she's already crossed the line wildly with what she's wearing in those videos.
Year of math, I had a hot teacher up in like the 8th grade. The only year I made A's in math, straight A's. The only year. I was a C average student in math.
This is one of the dumbest arguments I've ever heard, like, ever. Ooh, teachers should try to be more attractive to their students because they learn better with hot teachers. Didn't he just say that they were 10 or 11 so that they wouldn't even have that, like, sort of mentality to be sexually attracted to them anyway? And then you bring up the point of, like, oh, but they're gonna learn better with a hot teacher, so, because they want to impress them or something. It's like, okay, well, what about the girls? Like, half the fucking people in that classroom are women or girls, right? So what about them? Are they gonna do better because they've got a crush on the teacher? Or maybe are they gonna feel a bit like shit because when you're that young and you're a girl, like young teenager sort of thing, you feel shit about yourself and there's all these standards that you're living up to, and then Miss fucking BBL rocks up, dressed up like some fucking wanker, trying to attract all the boys in your class. It's just not a good mix. It's like a concoction of shite for everybody involved.
50% of Americans read at a 6th grade level.
I mean, based on what we've seen on Miss Williams' fucking whiteboards, it seems as though she's definitely a part of that 50%. Which is worrying when you're a bastard teacher, by the way.
20% read at a 4th grade level, not even middle school. You think I care what this teacher's wearing? Teach my kids. Teach them how to read. And as long as she's showing up for work every day, I don't care. I don't care. Just don't mess with the students. Kids learn better with a hot teacher anyway. Have y'all not seen my wife and kids when Junior had a tutor that was hot? Boy got an A, didn't he? Just saying. That's my theory. Hot teachers equal good results.
Wait, so you hired a hot tutor specifically because you thought your son would want to fuck them and impress them? That is mega odd. That's not normal, is it? That is like strange parenting techniques from this bloke. It's like when you're looking for a tutor, you look at their previous experience, where they got their education, like previous clients, what they're saying about. You don't think like, ooh, let me find the most attractive teacher possible so that my son wants to like really impress them.
As a matter of fact, get the people from Love Island, put them up in teacher positions. I guarantee straight A's. Everybody gonna get A's. Straight
ass is what you're getting if the Love Island people are is this a satire? Surely there's no way this is real. Look at his face, man. I feel like there's not a thought going on in that fucking head of his, man. This is what like the average horny 14-year-old boy wants as a teacher. So this is like horny 14-year-old boy in a grown man's body. Like, I'm not showing this guy's account in any way, shape, or form because I don't want that for him, but like this is fucking weird. Like this is almost as bad as Miss Williams herself. But he's tired now, fucking finally. Prince has gone to bed now. What do you think the people from Love Island are going to be able to teach your children, man? Your children are probably smarter than them. I think a fucking goldfish is probably smarter than the average Love Island resident. You could behead someone, and you know when like there's those theories where like when you get beheaded, you still have a couple seconds of consciousness left. There's probably more cognitive function in someone who has literally been beheaded than the average Love Island fucking resident.
You didn't know, this is how you're supposed to dress as a teacher. Fully clothed.
You know what it is? It really is night and day when you look at like how Miss Williams was dressed and then a regular sort of teacher getup. It's just so different, but she still looks beautiful. You know what I mean? Like you don't need to fucking come into school half naked to look good.
Clothed, you can still be cute.
Yes, like that's how you're supposed to dress as a teacher. You know, that whole teacher bait thing, she is definitely a PDF file. That's why she's doing it.
There's so many people like genuinely accusing her of being a predator. Like it's quite mad. I can't remember the last time a woman online was accused of being a predator this much. Like someone with that much fame.
That Teacher Bae lady is definitely a PDF file because she works with kids, so she knows how kids think, especially how high school boys think. I couldn't go to, like, I would wear pajama pants because I'm lazy. And it's literally just high school. I'm here. Yeah, I'm not like, I'm not even wearing anything. Now I don't even want to wear these pajama pants for real, because what are y'all talking about? Some yacht? I know. But to be around young boys who are going through puberty, and you probably hear, like, the teachers probably hear this. She's standing out there in the hallway. She get, hi, teacher.
Yeah, she definitely hears murmurs of like, oh my god, have you seen Miss Williams? She's so fucking hot. And goes like, yeah. Yeah, that's me. That's why I do it, man. Definitely, it's definitely what happens, though. She definitely don't think, like, well, that is very inappropriate and they should not be thinking about me like that and I'm going to change my behavior or have a talk with the principal or whatever. She definitely thinks, like, yes, fuck, the plan is coming, everything's coming together.
As a former teacher, I thought I would weigh in on Teacher Bae's outfits and also suggest some outfits for her that I think would be more appropriate. So for those of you who don't know, this is Teacher Bae, aka Miss Williams, and there is some controversy going around because of her outfits. This is one example where you can see she's wearing a very tight little mini skirt, a very tight little blouse, and she's showing off her Chanel-y. This is what I like to see. This looks like somebody's cute mom who's at work. This is appropriate. This is not seeking attention. This is not form-fitting. This is nice. It's very demure. We love it.
Yeah, I mean, why else would you bring a Chanel bag to school? Or like Prada or something? The only reason you would ever do that is for attention. And that goes for the students as well. Like, you know, sometimes you get twat fucking students that bring like designer shit to school. We had one kid who brought like a fake Rolex into school every day and insisted that it was real. And all he did was sleep. But he'd always sleep like with his arm out so that you could see his Rolex. Honestly, it was the most self-aggrandizing bullshit I've ever seen.
Definitely giving boss babe without being overly sexy. This is giving, I know I'm a baddie, but I also know how to dress appropriately for work. Because the thing is, you can totally look cute and like a grown woman without clearly looking like you're seeking attention from young children. Like this woman, including her shoes. They're heels, but they're appropriate. See, we can wear sleeveless tops and cute heels. They just need to be appropriate, loose fitting, the appropriate height.
I think the point is that, like, it doesn't matter what your body looks like or what your proportions are or how big certain aspects of your body are. It don't matter. You can definitely find outfits that are age appropriate for the children that you're teaching and that don't look like you're about to go to the fucking club. Because you are wearing club attire. You're wearing nightclub attire for fucking 11-year-old school teaching. And it's all your public profile. I feel like we're just forgetting the shit about everything being public. Her name, Miss Williams, the name she teaches under, also being her public, like, fucking Instagram and TikTok handle. She has videos of her shaking ass on the same page as the cheerleading class in her fucking school. The fact that nothing has happened yet and she still has her job boggles my mind.
All right, after further research, I am calling it now. Teacher Bae has to be soft launching an OF account or some other kind of spicy account because that's the only thing that would make sense. People said it was very easy to find her other public profiles, like not her Teacher Bae profile, and she is like twerking, like throwing it back, like, I mean, doing all the things. And if you know, as a teacher, like you cannot have yourself out there like that, you just cannot. Like, I don't even really like, even as a substitute, I don't drink anymore, but when I did, I was not like posting, you know, drunk videos, girls gone wild, showing my titties, because at the end of the day, you are a teacher. You are around children. You do not want the children to see you like that, because that is inappropriate. But I'm calling it now. I can see the OF dropping, the I got fired from school.
So I personally don't think that she is going to drop an OF unless she genuinely does not give a fuck about her job. Although me saying that, it's like, if she hasn't lost her job already, then who fucking knows if they're gonna allow an OF or not? Maybe they'll just allow it. Like, this could just be that type of school. They just don't care enough. Although I don't know if that's what she wants to do. I don't know if she wants to start an OF. I don't know if she wants attention that badly. But it's also one of those things where it's like, I really wouldn't not be surprised if that is the route that she is going down, or even if that's what she was like planning this whole time, if that makes sense. Do you have any teachers that got found out online and they had like really inappropriate profiles, like old profiles on them? We had one teacher who we found an old profile on MySpace, so if they got the login or whatever, they couldn't get back into it. So the inappropriate pictures of them as a teenager were still up and are undeletable. And there was like one picture of them stood in front of a mirror and they're like duck facing in it, and there's just like some white substance on the mirror. It's not jizz, but like the whole joke is that it's meant to look like jizz, and the caption is like, oh yeah, Officer Cum on the case. And everyone found it, and then in school we started calling him Officer Cum, and he had to like really awkwardly one lesson because he clearly got a chat from the head teacher. By the way, the head teacher is what we call the principal here in the UK. The head teacher. I didn't realize how weird that was until I told an American that we call them the head teacher. But now looking back, I'm like, yeah, the head teacher is a bit of a weird fucking name to call the principal of your school, isn't it? The head teacher, that's weird. Why'd you got a teacher for head? You got English teacher, Matt. English teacher.
Of a department.
Yeah, but the English teacher is not the teacher no, they are the teacher of English. The English teacher teaches English. The math teacher teaches maths. The head teacher teaches heads.
No,
yes, they teach heads.
The head of the teaching department.
The head teacher teaches heads. Oh yeah, but Officer Cum came in one day and he was like, what? I don't want to say his real name. He came in one day and he was like, look guys, you probably found some old, because I've got quite a distinct surname, right? So you probably found like some old pictures of me. And, you know, I regret my behavior. It was like a YouTube apology, honestly, but like IRL in front of 30 kids.
Did he ask you to stop calling him that, or was he?
No.
He didn't?
No, he was just like, look, I know you found it. No, he was cool as fuck. It was implied, though, because, like, everyone knows he doesn't want to be called that. He doesn't need to say it. He doesn't need to say, like, by the way, guys, I don't like when you call me Officer Cum. And the whole the class could go, oh, really? Oh, the fucking epiphany. I thought you loved it. I thought you loved it when we called you Officer Cum.
In regards to Teacher Bae, nothing she wore was inappropriate.
Yeah, you're delusional, fam. You're delusional. That's delusional.
Heels, maybe that's push, but knee up, there was nothing wrong with any of her outfits. The reason why y'all think it's inappropriate and are even throwing wild predatory allegations on that lady is because she has a BBL. And I'll be the one to say it. BBLs look crazy as fuck in real life. Even the best one you've seen on Instagram looks nuts in person, I promise you.
No, it's because she has videos of her shaking a fucking BBL like a milkshake on the same page as the cheerleading class doing a regular childish cheerleading class.
Came out of strip clubs and hip-hop music videos and IG model aesthetics. Black women were already hypersexualized.
Oh, don't fucking go there. This is not about race. It's true, but I also feel as though, like, if black people are over-sexualized, which is true, there definitely are in certain fields, it's like, how the fuck is this supposed to help in any way? If anything, she's making that stereotype worse. Like, if you're a racist who thinks that black people aren't able to act appropriately in certain workplaces around children, for example, this is only going to strengthen that racism. It gives them more ammo. I wouldn't be surprised if she comes and tries to defend herself by crying racism, though, for certain people. But either way, out of fear of things getting infinitely worse than they already are, I think it's time that we end the video. So hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And remember, the Shepherd Boy channel has the most incredible shepherd's pie you've ever seen in your entire goddamn life. It'll be in the description, so give that a shot, because once again, after the two despicable shepherd's pies that we've seen on this channel, one from the Donut Mum, the other from Resilient Jenkins, I feel as though you guys need to bear witness to a proper British shepherd's pie. A proper British delicacy. And if you recreate it, put it on your story and tag me. But that's about it now. So I'll catch you all in the next one. Subscribe, and yeah, bye.